So it might be Sunday, but I had a couple of little jobs to do, and the first one, we had a little tiny issue with our ram on our window. Now then, in here, in the end of this ram, there's a little tiny nut. The screws through the plastic at the back and screws into that nut. And all of a sudden, Caroline said to me, the window's gone a bit strange. Anyway, so it was, that's all right, no problem. So I took out the two screws here to get to the reverse screw at the back, which is a torque screw. And anyway, so investigating, and the little nut disappeared. And I thought that's going to be a problem, because that's a bit of an unusual one. It's just a little flat nut. So anyway, so I was kind of just, I put the screw back in, and we had a look around on the bed. It must have like rattled out on the, you know, we thought, right, it must have rattled out onto the bed while we were going along. Couldn't find it. So anyway, we sort of like, okay, we'll have to see if we can get a nut, because it looks like it might have disappeared. But anyway, I said to Caroline, right, I'll just check in the garage, and just in case it went down through the gap here that goes into the garage. And luckily enough, I went out, and I keep my where I keep my electrical lead in the corner. I moved the box, and there it is, and I'm like, ka-ching, get in. So that was a good result. So it's one of them things where the other side's like rock solid. I just like wanted to check them all then. So the other ones are all rock solid, but it's just one of those things. But another little thing that you got to keep an eye on. So the second little issue I had, we always got a couple of little issues along the way, but nothing we can't overcome. But so I think I did the middle one, and I never got round to the front one. But we've been getting these, we've been over some big bumps, rocky roads, you know what I mean? It's been a bit, so this is the front hatch. And these little, normally these little plastic, metal clips go into the plastic to retain it up on the profile around the skylight. And basically, yeah, so what I've done, obviously the little clips don't seem to retain it that well, so I've packed it out with a little bit of double-sided tape on each of them, just to pack it all out. And the other thing I was going to do is going to put a little bit of, because these things dry out, so I've got this, Caroline's lent me this hair oil stuff. So I'm just smearing it along these runners, just to make it, because it just seems to get a bit dry. So we're just going to smear it along there like that, and then same on the other one. Yeah, it's just like a little bit of invisible oil stuff we're using. Just smear that along. It just gets dried out. I've placed it back in position, squeezed it all up round now, and that oil now is making a lovely little job of that. It just gets so dry up there, you know, but there, perfect. Just oiling up the middle ones, and look at this, look, super nice on that one. That blue sky, ooh, lovely. Well, there we go. That's the video for now. I'm going to just pop this one on, because I just sort of like, while I'm thinking about it, let's pop it on, and just makes your life a little bit easier if you see these little modifications that we do along the way. It's things that we've got to overcome on the way. And I'm going back out to hit the sun.